Oh, I guess I should feed my fucking dogs. I'll be right back.
So, if anybody asks, these point bolt cutters in my fucking pack, but they're 2 police batons.
Oh, I thought it was one of those thigh machines that, what was her name? Summers?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought it was one of those.
Suzanne Summers.
Do your PCCs, but gag the fuck around.
Shit, he just cursed.
Don't hold securities. Yeah, I heard.
Why aren't you answering him?
This is Heckman. I got you, Lima Charlie, and point one over.
You can do security.
It looks so good.
Right here.
What does Tango Mike mean?
Tiny men.
Is that how you say thank you?
I have a 3. This is 3-7.
Tango Mike, thank you much.
All your men are in and ready to go.
The radio channels again are 32 and what else?
I always wondered why people were saying that.
31.
I actually remember it was during the Rosman Mile. What was it I had with me? It might have been Old Man Lee filling in or something. It was one of the older guys. And I had said on the radio when we were running back to the bird, because we were the last guys back to the bird, you know. And as we're running back, I had told somebody, yeah, we're Oscar Mike towards your paws or something like that. And he was like, what the hell does Oscar Mike mean? I keep hearing you guys say it, and I'm so goddamn lost.
It literally comes down like since I've been back, there's been a couple things that I've heard that like I don't know what they are, but it's like that meme, you know. It's like at this point I'm too afraid to ask. So.
Right.
So I figured I'd fucking. God damn it.
I mean, I've got a semi-round shape.
I look like a pear.
He just called you fat.
I think he did.
Granted, you're a pear, so you're gonna roll kind of at an angle. Oh, but what's Buddy Teams and who's carrying CLS?
Did you hear who your buddy was? It's not me, I'll tell you that much.
Who's 2SE?
Awesome. 31.1 and 42.
Roger.
So I just learned that in ham radio speak, Oscar Mike actually means old man.
Thank you.
I made sure that Brewer has his night vision.
And you say Sean Smith is staff mic, radio check 31.1.
That's a lie.
Guess what?
He of course didn't.
Still don't.
Whoa!
They're a hot rod.
Easy boy. Easy boy. Whoa! Oh boy, look at them. The pack of NCOs.
NCOs in their natural habitat. I'll go over there with the rest of the squad, but I don't feel like listening to McCoy try to sound like me.
I remember that one time some killing ND twice in a row. I don't remember his name. Pretty sure he almost shot the first sergeant.
it didn't hit me. I don't give a shit. He was probably aiming for hecking. Heard he was a Mexican.
Oh.
Last one coming out. Coming out.
She's in the vehicle depot. You know what I'm talking about?
This is drum radio check on 132.1.
Lima Charlie, .1, over.
Roger, who's my battle buddy?
Sergeant Stewart, your battle buddy. Team 2 is Vicious Ray, is Vicious Doggett.
There you are.
Oh shit.
Can you pick up CLS drum?
Oh,
Yeah, who's my battle buddy again?
Me.
Okay.
Damn it.
Sergeant Stewart.
Second Chinook.
2 times Chinooks into AO.
Oh. What he said.
Might just be somebody else.
yeah.
One foot at a time?
Backwards, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like bend over and just back.
We haven't had bird assignments yet, but
Sounds like he's
alright, yeah, you let everybody know that we need to be like fucking seeing lizard balls. Yeah, come in that low, right?
Alright, shit going off in my ear.
Have we figured out the morphine issue yet?
Don't know. I had
Yep.
no speaking on that one.
Change it, your goggles.
Okay.
Oh, you
Oh, someone's gonna yell that.
Who was that? 5 is 3. Oh, is that you?
suspicious monster.
No.
Oh, lost her.
Negative, it is not.
Monster's always trying to kill me, bro.
You guys good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm like rushing, sorry.
Do we need to take your gun away and
Yeah.
give you one that's
No,
made
I
of
put it
rubber?
on safe. Yes.
Yeah, we have.
That's why I got behind Morgan.
Alright, having 3 listen up. 3-4, 3-1. You're in a southern
damn it.
Chinook.
I have an ND's load with I swear this never happened
We're
before.
not lining up now, just after we get this fucking intel briefing.
I had a negligent discharge once. Now I have kids.
Since you left, we're in the northern Chinook. I'm not lining up. Just jumping on.
Yes. Yeah, 3-2-3-3, no, that's right. Everybody check your
Over.
Alpha, this is lost a radio check.
Why do my frames seem so low?
Half a second, so it was
Lost
easy to miss.
Copy, lost her out.
By seconds. That's not what she said. Ooh. Was it mine?
Thanks, J-Nat.
Let's just hope they don't.
J-Nats? I don't know. How many items do we have down?
46 tonight, sir.
Okay. Oh, see what you started, J-Nats? Zimolade. What was that name? Killer Ta- Oh! It's Killer Taco Baby. Thanks, Killer Taco Baby. J-Nat, Deadpool, Zimolid,
Myself.
Bryce, and Mamo. Or is it Mamo?
Preferably,
I got the Asian blood.
All courtesy of Taco.
That last guy to do his radio check over.
I'll let you
Are you CLS?
Yeah, I am not actually.
Fuck CLS. Morgan?
Sorry, Morgan. Do you want me to grab CLS or? Did someone call me? Gotcha.
I'll fucking everybody.
Johnson, are you
Probably
gonna
just gonna
join
get
three
there
one?
and just look awkwardly into the distance and just
Are you gonna join
fucking
3-1?
probably have like a little party.
Yeah.
That's my
You're gonna join
prediction.
3-1? Fuck yeah.
Wait, quick question.
He's filling in for 3-1. He's assigned to assigned to 2-2.
What? So I think he was gonna join us.
Yeah.
He's in.
What? Okay. Listen, we're trying to be the most diverse squad of platoon. Okay?
Except
Yeah,
for
we-
all men.
Yeah, we already have one retard.
Hey.
We'll let you figure out what it is.
Hey.
I'm gonna guess it's the guy who just discharged.
Roger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you keep talking about
What
Lou.
was it? What did you say again? It says I'll play when I discharge. Alpha Bravo. Once you guys have the guns and shit. Waiting for Brewer to like put me in my place.
3-2's all in it. Oh, Doggy, get over here.
What I do wrong now? Did I do start something?
You're being late.
Yeah, just a,
Please, right here.
Oh, bend over, buddy.
could
You know how much I missed you.
push red.
Yeah, from like 2 days.
3 days. Oh, yeah, no, 2 days.
Johnson,
Three
make sure
days.
you
Fuck
buy.
you,
Make
3
sure you
days.
bring
Fuck
extra fucking
Alright.
40 mic
You're
smoke, dude.
a fucking
Bravo.
student in college and you don't know Thursday to
Calling
Saturday.
us.
Bob, was this for Mike over?
No, that's 3 days, bud.
No,
Oh,
it's
you
not.
have an extra
It's
egg?
Friday,
It is.
Saturday.
Thursday is
Emmanuel,
one
full
day.
copy.
You need earplug. I got earplugs for you.
What?
Saturday
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Saturday.
Thursday
Make sure you have
Saturday,
nods
Morgan.
too.
2 days after.
Nods?
Not. So you're just doing
been-
No,
bad
the
math.
go grab the
40.
45
I'm
minutes.
talking
Just
eight.
grab
Nods.
whatever you can. Grab
Yes.
like 2 or 3
What?
extra.
Yeah.
Alright.
Fucking call me out. Let's do it.
Bayesian math?
Got it.
Yes. Right. So we met on Thursday. That's 1 day. Right.
Right, but it has
We
been
comp
Say-
check.
You guys make a great team.
So we now.
Alright, this is Dog at Chicken Fishing 122.1 over.
Anyway, Charlie, wait, turn over. Rally on the XO for briefing. North.
He is. Officer.
Whatever.
3-3's all here. Harry 3's all here.
Have a 4 all here.
Copy that. All right, Task Force Charlie, how's everybody doing tonight?
I discharged.
Well,
We can only
some
wish.
penicillin for that. That should be able to take care of it for you from the doctor. All right, that said, stand by here for your S2 brief. For Sergeant.
All right, thank you, LT. So the AO we're going to be going into tonight is pretty much the heart of militia control. Reports have suggested that the militia forces have actually been working directly with the elite guard. However, we have yet to be able to actually confirm that at this time. We do know that they've received a large amount of supplies from somewhere. As I said, we cannot confirm whether or not that was from the elite guard. The supplies were primarily consisting of building materials, which they have used to fortify the castle at Al-Kalat, which is going to be our primary focus tonight. Now, reconnaissance has showed that it is heavily fortified. However, it's not so heavily fortified that we are just going to shell it and move in there. They've built up enough that we can actually push into that position, push them off of that hill, and take that and set that up as a possible new COP, bring engineers in, and finish the rebuilding of that position. Now, the reconnaissance that we have conducted in the area has reported that there are a lot of draws and high elevation, as you guys can obviously see on your map. Terrain usage tonight is going to be pretty important. As you guys know, it's probably going to be getting dark by time we really get out there and get this going. So keep that in mind. Make sure we're not skylining. Watch where the fuck you are. Watch where your buddy is. We're not only accountable for ourselves, we look after each other. So if your buddy's fucking skylining over the top of a hill or a ridge or something, say something to him. Get his ass down. We do know that there's heavy militia patrols within the area all around Al-Kalat. So expect contact before we even make it to the actual castle itself. We also know that Al-Kalat has pretty goddamn good eyes out in all directions. So there's very, very good chance between the patrols as well as the sight lines of the position, they're probably going to know we're coming before we're even there. So be ready for a fight tonight. We do not have any type of reconnaissance to confirm exactly what vehicles they have in the area. We know obviously they have light motorized vehicles to move materials and so on and so forth. We have not been able to confirm whether or not they have any type of real armor. They could potentially have heavy armor in the area hiding under some camping nets or something that we haven't seen, but we can't confirm that. So, as always, it's a possibility. Now, we do want to keep an eye on the road moving through the area, north-south road coming through there, known as Serpent's Road. It is possible for them to get armor up that road. It would be one perilous fucking journey, but it is possible for them to get it up that road. So let's make sure we keep an eye on that once we get out there tonight. If we do see something moving up that road, let's get it called out as quickly as possible. If we can get it engaged, great. If not, and we have to try and get air on it, then that's what we can do. We don't really know much about what exactly is to the north. We can't really get much up there in terms of aerial coverage thanks to AA threats and so on. We're still waiting to get high-level reconnaissance from aircraft going. So we're a little blind to the north at this time. Anybody have any questions on anything?
No, for certain.
Negative, First Sergeant.
Negative for certain.
All right. Like I said, be prepared for a fight tonight. These guys aren't going to let it go easily. Do your job. Look out for each other. Take care of each other. Everybody should be all right. Sound like a plan?
Hell yeah.
All right. What makes grass grow?
Blood.
Discharge.
Wrong.
Turf builder.
You're all wrong. It's electrolytes.
Electrolytes!
All right. There's always one to fuck it up. Specialist Lang, what's your question?
Who's lead tonight?
Sergeant Sullivan, sir.
All right. Are you good for messaging on TS?
He's just gone off comms for 20 seconds.
All right. Well, if it's not him on TS, I'm going to message you on Steam. All right.
We'll do. No,
Fancy new rifle.
File up. Behind the board.
File out behind the Chinook. Get ready to board. Let's do this shit.
Let's file up behind the fucking Chinook.
Push out east.
Move the Chinook to the south.
Cue Terminator theme.
Da-da-da.
Roger. Move it.
Da-da-da.
Clay, is it only you tonight?
Take the right side.
Don't fucking look over here at me.
Oh, okay.
I'll go line up. Get in there. Get in there.
Hey, Doc.
Ready, black check.
Get in there. Get in there.
Jack.
Whenever you good. You're clear to board, guys. Let's get on
Go,
board.
go, go.
Ready, Zin.
I need to grab shit.
Call when you're in.
Stand for being flying with uniform.
That's fucking a special thing.
Guys are all opposite.
I came back. Who's
Alright, so you got it done?
Call in.
The fuck is he doing?
Drums in.
Alpha's all in.
Say again?
Bravo, last man.
Green light
outside.
sleeping in.
Bravo, all in.
Coming.
3-2 all in.
Yep.
Bravo's all in.
Roger.
3-3 all in.
Roger, 3-3. Alright, yeah, Northern Bird is all in.
You copy?
This 3-4 and point 1, I'm set. Ready to go.
Earplugs, babies.
If I'm your baby,
Full
you better
check.
start wiping my ass.
Dibs. Ryan,
Take.
once you hit the ground to take weapon off safety if you haven't done so before you boarded the bird.
Understood.
that sooner.
I have no.
Alright, once we touch
clicks. 1 minute. Roger, 1 minute. 30 seconds.
We're using
Correction,
the
30
primary
seconds. 30
LZ.
seconds. 30.
I find it's easier to just give it distance and let people decide. Like, now we're at 500 meters.
Holy shit, this is a hilltop.
Down.
Call when you're out.
Out.
I think so.
Start moving west of this hill.
Going west, pushing. Moving.
Bravo taking hold.
Alright, Alpha, we're on.
Hold up, wait Bravo, push out, we'll trail Bravo and 3-2 out.
Hey, firm. Copy.
Once we start moving, of course.
Progression, hold position. Alpha,
We're gonna shift northeast.
It's gonna be northwest generally. We're gonna stay lined up behind 3-2 when they're moving.
We're gonna shift direction northeast.
No info on whatever the fuck their heading is.
Correction, northeast.
Sorry, mid northwest.
Now they're doubling.
Copy northeast.
Disregard,
This is
north fucking west. Still push northwest.
Copy.
Oh, Alpha's already in front of you, so northwest. Are you on northwest?
Push out northwest.
Is this 3-2 in front of us right now?
Spread out, just strong right. Yeah, correction, strong left.
Friendly's front.
Friendly front.
Actually, 3-2, 3-3,
Short
short haul.
hold.
Got up too far.
Short holding.
Make sure you guys stay back enough so you can effectively maneuver.
Copy.
7 anti-R going out.
There's no wait delay, push out.
Fucking love these little things. 3-2, continue moving at your discretion.
Yeah, Roger. I'm pretty sure I just heard a fucking anti-R go out.
Copy there, walking up front, waiting there a few seconds. Copy, Oscar Mike.
Oscar Mike, follow 3-3-2.
Oscar Mike. Currently pushing 3-3-1.
Maybe. I don't like it though.
Just to clarify, it's gonna be me and then Specialist Mahalo.
Going there, good back there. Hey, firm. Oh wait, that's not me.
Roger, shifting 0
Yeah,
5.
I realized that. Drum, are you good back there?
Yeah, it's something on my boot.
Make sure you guys aren't skylining. Had they halted in front of you, Alpha? Roger. How are we catching up to them?
Yeah.
Took a little detour.
Roger, Alpha. Just try to space it up, Alpha. Make sure you're not moving in that line. Correction file.
Try and close up a little bit and fix your formation.
Too close, Alpha.
We can't fix the formation if we keep running at full speed.
Yeah, I made one comment just as soon as I got
Okay,
off
just
the radio,
spread it out. We
then
can't
it's gone.
fix the formation.
Go alone, but okay.
Turning left of this gully.
Copy. Copy, we're following you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Same.
As long as somebody's with LT, that's fine. Just don't worry about us back here.
Turn left.
The ambush is a little bit to the northwest.
Oh, he meant the
Bearing
draw.
305.
I'm only like 10 feet behind you.
Negative.
Not yet.
Nope. I made one
What's
comment
the saddle,
as soon as I got off
actually?
the
No, it's not.
kilo, and after that
Yeah,
it was gone.
Yes, it is.
It's fine, don't worry about it. 5 knows, so don't worry about it.
Copy.
It sounds like they're giving the order to 3-1 to push up to a certain direction and see there's a saddle, so it might be in a short halt in a few minutes here. Hey, friends, they're gonna do a short halt once they get up there. You copy. Find a cozy spot for us to do a short halt up here.
Short hold up here in this little
Reach your copies
hole.
Correction, reach your copies over.
Copy.
Said it too quick before 3-1. Jesus.
Bravo's gonna hold off toward
Move up
north.
just a little more west. Keep on those friendly elements.
Just gonna push up it frontally, push up a bit more west.
Hold it the next draw.
Copy, moving.
Gonna hold it the next draw.
Reserve. Copy.
Alright, there should be fine up there.
Short hold again in this hole.
Alright, don't
This draw.
someone watch west, correction south, and someone
Copy.
else watch north.
Get either northeast, northeast.
Alpha, watch northeast.
Richard's hold, so you got security established north and south over. Make sure you guys are online, Stuart. Watching north, east.
Copy.
Push up on line to watch northeast.
Alright, fucking, I'll take that as a yes. We're holding a distance over that long with the rest of them.
Have a 3-7, anti-arc around.
South to the east.
These guys didn't hear Hunter around going out.
They are around going out.
Copy.
Yep.
again?
Reference your micro dagger or Android is a bunch of enemy markers going up.
What are we waiting for?
Eisen.
They're doing Overwatch. Or getting eyes out to the Overwatch position.
Ooh, Mark is going up.
Good, sir.
C7, send traffic.
It's like an AA piece in Alcalat.
AA piece reported in Alcalot, along with the mechanized armor markers.
Alright, Havoc 3, T1 is pushing up a little bit more to the west. Let's continue.
T1's pushing up a little more northwest.
Tight.
Push a bit further
I'll
northwest.
give you an order when to move. You're ready to move north.
Just hold here. Just hold. I'm gonna push 288.
Copy 288.
We're waiting for us to get 100 meters from 3-4. We're going to begin movement. Start getting ready. We're going to move in about a few seconds here.
Gonna push out in a couple of seconds.
Alpha, you're gonna keep taking point, right?
Copy.
3-2 copies. Can you give me the grid from 16? Correction, you say 1694. That's Overwatch 1, correct? Over. For 2 copies, we'll follow along to 134 and then push Overwatch 1 once they've moved.
Start pushing out.
Alright, start moving west 280.
280.
Copy, moving.
Mike, I'm blowing up for Alpha, get ahead. Michael. Actually walking this group, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh.
Loud and clear.
Machine up Skyline. Continue 280 would move a bit further north.
We're pushing the assault elements up to Overwatch 1 at this
What?
time.
280 is west.
Good job defeating that burner earlier. When I heard somebody start panning, I was trying to make it seem like you were.
There's a patrol and an exclamation point near Overwatch 1.
All I heard. We're pushing out straight through.
Hey, fair.
I was trying to make it seem like you're panting. Isn't there a saddle over the one you just crossed? True.
Yeah, but it's keys. You gotta realize it's keys.
I'm a dirty old
Fence
man.
front of us are holding. Do you want to switch suites a little bit to the northwest so we don't get bumped up?
How old are you? 32.
Shift movement 236.
Copy, swifting 236.
Copy. Keep behind defilate. Do not Skyline.
Alpha shipping.
Reyes, goodbye.
Oh, young.
Push further south and keep and defilate. Don't exploit yourself over the hill. Over the ridge.
Eyes on the castle to the west.
Yeah, get down off the fucking ridge, pull back. We're not, we're
We got defilate from it now. Up to that next ridge.
Okay, keep pushing.
Oh, over to the next ridge.
Push up to the next ridge.
Just east of Overwatch 1.
Interrogative, if you want us to continue to push to Overwatch 1, we're currently in deflate.
Yeah, push to Overwatch. Push the southern side of Overwatch 1.
Some rocks up there. I'm moving to those.
Copy.
Alright, revive yourselves for quite some time until the catches up, so we're holding here.
Right here?
Wrong net.
Yeah, hold here.
Hold right here.
Check net. Bravo, get eyes on that side.
Hold here.
Holding.
Roger. Havoc 3, this is 32. From what we can see from our position on grid ref 076031, couple burnt down trees and buildings. I'm trying to get better eyes on it without skyline over.
You can get eyes on it from up higher, dude.
Havoc 32, be advised, all of this
Building markers of the exclamation point are all destroyed.
Roger 32, continue your movement.
Confirm. The building's on the exclamation point.
Crest up this hill, do not skyline.
Push up, do not skyline.
Confirm.
Copy.
Do not even peek over the hill, just stay behind Defilade. Let 37
behind these
get
rocks.
reconnaissance.
Copy.
Moving over to the left side rocks.
Do not skyline anyone.
There's a bunch of
Like I
rocks.
said, do not even peek over this Defilade, let 37 get reconnaissance here.
I'm gonna leave the
Get behind these, set up behind these rocks.
HQ.
Behind them.
Just gonna see the boys. Alright, never mind. Alpha decided to go left, so we're just gonna stick right in the middle.
Eyes on Hasco barriers, bearing.
Yeah, no.
Bearing 288.
How far?
Pull back off the ridge.
Stand by. One click and 300 meters away. That's probably the red marker to the grid ref 067041.
Negative.
I got eyes on a bunker with a gunner and four more guys.
Whole comps. Three 7 has eyes on enemy on the horizon.
Are we supposed to be pushing up over the top now so we can get eyes on stuff?
No. Reyes, get down off the rock.
Alpha be advised that previous bunker that I saw, the second one, was 700 meters away with an autocan, or not autocan, with an AGS pointing at us.
Well, the bearing.
Stand by, Alpha. Bearing 286, 700 meters away.
286.
G2 also additional Savag bunker 286, 700 meters has AGS mounted on a gas pointing this way.
Disregard Alpha, that's a cord.
Disregard is a cord.
Alpha to that bunker to the bearing 289er. That one with one click and 300 meters away. I can see a BMP with a red tube on it, with a yellow tube on it.
Copy.
The previous thing I call up 1.3 clicks out has BMP and that place in that.
Hit off the rock, dude. They have on their arrow rounds looking over there. They did.
Hey, firm, that bunker 700 meters away is engaged in friendlies. Firm. And there is also something with... That's a lone gunner. The bearing 270.
Moving. Push for the south.
Copy, pushing south.
I'll run the Bravo. Waiting to push past. Hold here, hold here.
That BMP has eyes up there if you keep crawling forward.
Pull back, raise.
I'm gonna peek down the slope south.
Roger.
3-2, we're trying to get eyes down the slope south. There's another saddle or gully or something.
It's clear down in a little valley saddle area.
Disregard, we're pushing north. Trail Bravo north.
Copy. Copy. Bravo, you might have taken.
Copy. ADF.
The plan I gave you before, Bravo, is what I want you to do.
Short hold.
Roger, Alpha, did you hear the plan I said earlier? Move down the draw, go to the valley, and then start pushing west towards movement marker 1609. Start moving.
Push south. Disregard. Push south.
3-2, are you guys
going to push south?
So he wants us to go back where we were looking?
Pretty much
Say again,
south,
south?
and then push around to where we were.
Copy. Copy, move back.
We're moving down this draw until we get to depression. If we start pushing west towards movement marker 1904 along the next route.
You said it was clear up that draw, right?
I mean, yes, but the BMP might have eyes up the valley. I didn't go far enough to see. We'll be able to tell if we've got definitely.
For push for the east, and then we're gonna push up this draw from the down this valley.
Copy that.
True is not known at this time if the BMP have eyes down his saddle once we get up for the eye. Copy.
Let's push west.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We can go up this little fucking ditch.
Yep.
We're shifting a bit further south. Let's get it behind
side, right?
this hill. It should.
Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. There's people fucking running out in the middle of the open area. Up to our northwest.
3-2, looks like there's other units, squads, skylines bucking off to the northwest.
3-1 does a direct hit at IDF.
There was friendly units skylining off to the northwest. That's probably why they got hit.
I'm gonna check over this little hump, see if.
Yeah, I thought it was a skyline, but it looks like we weren't sure as that skyline got spotted, so good job.
Do we have friendly air in the area?
Keep moving, Alpha. I just said stop.
We're scanning to make sure we're not gonna expose ourselves to the BMP.
See if we're gonna expose over to the BMP, so we're just being cautious over the setting.
It looks clear all the way up to that next ridge line.
Alpha Sagan, I couldn't hear you because it's going really loud on the tune-up. Roger, thank you.
BMP's out of sight. Looks clear. Pushing to the next.
Fuck am I hearing?
Roger.
Is the A10 moving over us?
Yeah, firm eyes on the A10.
Levi's reports to push further south to make sure that we get out of line side of that BMP.
Got a bunch of rocks here. We can use cover.
It looks pretty clear up to the next hill. Northwest.
We'll have a huge open field to the south. Stay to the northwest, guys.
Don't know explosives up there.
There's a bunch of rocks northwest, top of that hill.
There's a bunch of rocks northwest, top of that hill.
Yeah, firm.
We're shifting over to that those rocks. There's also some tree cover over there.
Hey, Mike. Yep. You got a stamina yet?
I'm out of stamina.
Sky up on the hill, northeast, road to 8. Another guy behind the wall.
Pushing up.
Push up.
They're down.
Keep pushing. I just heard where my mic launch.
Drop that last guy that was shooting.
Yeah, keep pushing up on us to get eyes
There's
on
more,
it.
there's more. He's down.
We're pushing up on these rocks, Bravo. Get eyes on.
Still guys over there.
Yeah, engage with them. Yeah, you have eyes on them. But the rest of the 3-3 is covering us. Keep pushing. Get eyes on.
Alpha, do you want me to engage that bunker over to the north? I'm bearing 327.
How far out is it from you?
There's still guys over here, guys. Like, those guys did not get cleared out.
Yeah, Bravo's to your right.
Engage those targets.
Bravo's to your right. Bravo's over here.
3-3 is supposed to be covering us close, but there's definitely guys off in the northeast somewhere.
We're clearing this ridge. Over
here.
Race. Lift fire. Bravo's pushing on those contacts. Push a bit in further north, get eyes, or Bravo pushes over there.
Confirm. Stuart, I've got good ties over to that court. I can engage.
If you have eyes on it, yeah, take it out.
Send it.
How far is that?
500.
470.
460.
Push northeast, so you can go Bravo as they push down. Trouble coming. Disregard, they clear out the contacts.
That guy's dead. Just dead at a weird angle.
One more on the gun. I believe he's down.
No, he's alive.
There's one on the left moving. He might be trying to get back up on the gun.
We're gonna push north-northwest.
Like through the rocks right here in front of us?
Wait till Bravo reconnects with us.
Bravo, we're not really clear to
Bravo, keep pushing. 3-3 Bravo.
Negative, hold up, wait for it, push past it, please, stuff up with 3-3.
Alpha Bravo.
Just hold here to Bravo, catch us up.
We're moving on line with you. We have our ridge line to the fucking north.
Keep eyes on that bunker, make sure it's gonna be manned.
Got eyes on the road, southwest. Okay, that BMP has
We're
perfect
pushing
eyes
up
on us
north
from over
and
here.
bound with 3-3 on those contacts to the north, over.
We're gonna push north, bound on those contacts.
Where's the BMP?
See any movement? 018, top of the hill. That BMP is bearing...
3-2 copies, over.
Stand by, Ellis.
3-2, you're online with us, over. Bravo, hold, stay online, we're gonna bound with 3-3.
Hold here. We're gonna bound with 3-3, squad line.
Enemy squad moving, 1 click out north.
Alright, 3-3's...
Alpha, be advised, I have eyes on a CU cannon bearing 3-2-1 inside that castle. The range is 1.5 clicks.
Say bearing again.
Hey, Sergeant? Sergeant Smith?
3-2-1.
Yes.
We're about to push out right in view of the main objective. And they got a AA cannon up there.
3-2, move. Northwest on the side of this defilade. Suppose there's the AA piece watching this whole face of the hill.
Move west.
Copy 3, this is 3-2.
We're on point again. Let's move west.
Good move.
Alright, let's go.
Let 3-2 know they're walking and they're gonna be walking in view of that fucking BMP. They need to slow down.
Oh yeah, that BMP is bearing 3-1-8.
BMP bearing 318.
How far? Okay, I see it.
Dog, you want that autocan go to AAPs, go talk to Sergeant Smith.
Do you want me to
Can he just move to us? He can see it.
He's here.
Send that traffic up 3-7. I have no eyes on
Talk
that
to
BMP.
talk to Specialist Ray.
We got a bowl over here for some cover from the fire.
We got a BMP watching us from the north as well. Where's that AA piece you spotted?
It's in the
That's
castle. AA piece is in the castle. The BMP is right here. Where the fuck did it go? I lost eyes on it. Oh, it's just to the left
Roger,
of the
we
castle.
can't push north, otherwise the BMP is going to see us. Alright, 3-2, start pushing 3-5-4 along these trees. They'll get yourself spotted.
Push 3-5-4 on these trees.
Like over the ridge and down?
A from north.
3-5-4.
North.
3-5-4. Yeah, okay. We got a little bit of defilade and rock cover, but it's not good. Can they not get a javelin on that thing? Yeah, we're about to be exposed if we run across here.
Hold there.
Move.
We're gonna be exposed.
I told it like a million times.
Pushing back down below the defilade, east.
Push.
Keep moving past 3-3.
Keep moving past 3-3.
Single shoulder reviewing 010, 500 minutes.
Push, don't get exposed. Don't be underneath their friendly fire. Push west.
also in the Hesco barriers at Hilltop 15.
We're exposing that castle again over here.
Position here.
Push that bunker. Push that bunker.
That fucking BMP can still engage this position.
Push to the bunker north. Don't expose yourself to the castle. Push a bit down slope.
Contact from that bunker. Be advised.
Friendlies are
gotta be one guy.
Bunker.
Roger.
If we can get at that bunker, we can shoot back at those guys across the fucking valley. Ooh, the back of that bunker is exposed. Yeah, to the BMP.
Pull that gun out or something.
It's got fucking foliage concealment, but there's no cover.
No,
Crossing.
Alright,
Sit the Panther Bunker north and west.
Okay, northeast.
Eyes on pressure station.
Contacts coming from our west.
Incoming contacts on the west side.
Copy, pushing west, get some eyes on.
Bravo's pushing over there. Just get that rock right there.
We're holding here in RPG northeast.
Northwest. Alpha, you holding the east sector?
we're gonna hold north and east, I guess.
Understood, we'll hold south and the west. South and west, south and west.
More RPG north.
Yeah, I'm looking for him. You see him anywhere?
Negative, I have way too many pushes in front of me. Push that. I'm gonna push a little bit to the
Keep you push down there.
If I'm pushing.
Don't go too far up.
This is not 3
Wow, they popped white smoke. They're throwing frags at us. Frag out.
Contact. 232.
Danger close
Contact behind
contact.
that rock. You were disregard. Check in.
This is Dog, I'm up. I took a shot on the leg, I'm fine.
Raise.
Green.
Drums green.
Alpha, be advised, on the north bearing 349er, we have another compound with at least 3 guys on roofs. 750 meters away.
Be advised, we're pushing past 3-2's position.
If you clear out, no, we'll shoot a fucking white smoke over here.
White smoke?
Did we clear through the smoke?
No, we haven't cleared the smoke, but push down to it.
Clear through the smoke.
Copy, pushing on the right side.
We have that white smoke down, so we're clearing, we're pushing through it.
I got nothing.
Still guys across the valley shooting. I can hear them.
Okay. Yep, just pull back up.
Wow.
That castle is still visible northwest. You have eyes on that shooter?
I had eyes on one. There's still more over there. If we can get some thermal scans, they're hiding in the
Yeah,
rocks and
good
bushes.
You're in 323, maybe 800 meters, top of the hill, northwest. Eyes on.
3-3 might be running into that.
3-3 is pushing over there.
600 meters.
How many?
600 meters.
600 meters at contact. 323.
Street 3 is pushing on that location.
Is that friendlies up in front of us? To the northwest?
Yep, Street 3 is pushing on that, is pushing northwest.
Street 2 can get thermal scans north and northeast.
See him.
Street 2 can get thermal scans north, northeast next refinery.
Street 2's moved to us, so we're gonna get thermal scans at northeast. It's a contact 321 shooting at 3-3. And that 3. They move south towards waypoint 1. 3-4, 3-1 are gonna push, and we're gonna pull in.
Hold on. They're shooting red tracers. Is that enemy? Okay, well, they're shooting at us now, so.
Make sure you're not 3-3 off of there somewhere.
That guy's 669 meters. Is he? No, he's still shooting. 669 meters.
Ray, is he have eyes on that guy? Yeah, right.
He's down.
Yeah, he's either down or he got knocked down. That's below us. Damn it. God damn it.
Gloucester, I want you to keep an eyes on that fucking
RPG launch.
RPG on 035 last
Yeah, already engaged with contact. Last 035.
I'm moving down a little bit. Try to get a better angle on that.
Copy on you.
We got big, heavier rock cover down here as well.
We're pushing those contacts bottom of the hill, the white smoke.
Bravo, you can cover us.
Bravo, if you can cover us, we're pushing on that white smoke. Let's go.
Go push on that white smoke.
I'm watching the left side.
Havoc 4,
Danger close. Left. I dropped the one shooter. I don't know if there's more. I'm pushing over to that next set of rocks.
Team 2, I'm pushing on you.
Another RPG launch somewhere northwest.
Reloading. I'm gonna keep pushing down to the smoke.
Yeah, I'm on trail you down.
Because I think the guy that was just shooting, I didn't see an RPG. Shit.
Team 2 is gonna push a little bit north and from you guys.
I'm gonna go across the other side.
Let's stay over here to the rocks.
Next layer of rocks here.
This is where he was shooting at from earlier.
3-2 or
They are definitely coming from the exclamation sign.
Around this rock.
Bearing 333.
Push back. We're gonna pull back to RP. Wait, what? Push back and reconsolidate. Push back and reconsolidate with Bravo.
Alpha, that AA piece is 1 click away.
Yeah, we're gonna push back up for
Dugget, let's push back. Move it.
Bravo is up, so we're gonna trail 3-3.
They're friendly shooting us?
Yeah, that's somewhere. No, that was somewhere close back where we just came from. We left contacts back there. Did you guys see the shooter?
Negative.
No, I'm just appraising.
021. Bravo, cover me.
Yeah, we're in 012, 300 meters.
012 or 021? Moving.
So the massive flash over there. North.
We need to pull out. We're gonna be the last element. I threw out yellow smoke to mark our position. We need to pull now.
Copy.
Moving.
The shot, Reyes?
Probably, but I can hope so.
Copy. Alpha copies 153.
Once we get up top of the slope, we're gonna push 153. A halt here to shift 153. We'll push 153.
Fuck, did I just see that?
Alpha's pushing 153.
Roger. Trying to move
Did you guys drop that last shooter? Is that the body I'm looking at over there?
I'm not 100% sure.
Unknown.
He's here. We're in 0111.
Just pop smoke and displace. Go back.
I dropped one guy across the valley.
Keep pushing 153.
153. You okay?
Alright, anyway, frag. Oh shit.
There's someone super fucking close to us. He just came up through our smoke. Whoever was back there, are you alright? He's dead, he's dead.
You're good.
That's another AK super close on our left.
He's down, he's down.
Alright, bound it, let's go. Alpha, you're taking it first. Bravo, you're covering.
Oh, I'm fucking
Displace
Covering.
153. Bravo's covering us.
We got two guys with fucked up legs.
Oh, fuck that.
Doggett's fucked up. We'll just get him back up.
I help you, Doggett.
Bravo, you need to use that cord going
Get
up.
security out.
Understood.
I'm trying to watch. We had one guy come from almost straight northwest and one come from northeast through our own smoke.
Be advised, we choose armory right now and bounding backwards, breaking contact over.
Right, there you go.
Bravo, move north or south. I need someone to move so I can let them know that we're moving.
Ready to move, Doggett?
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's move
Push
south.
south, push south, 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 south.
Pushing south. Pushing south.
South.
Oh, you don't? Oh, we're moving again soon.
3-2.
Yeah,
That's another frag.
No, IGP up and coming from down the hill again.
It's just somebody fucking grenade.
Jesus Christ. I said frag out. Frag out.
Friendly frag.
Havoc forward up for a fire mission down the valley there.
I need morphine.
Copy.
Specialist Sleshner, drum needs morphine once it gets settled again.
Roger, give them all your frags. You need to give them all your frags.
Bravo had eyes on the contacts further down the valley. Should be have a friendly fire mission going out on that location shortly.
Where are we going? We're back up with
Warning
friendlies
him.
now.
We're warning at the friendlies at this position. Where is the hold here?
Get back to Donnie.
Yeah, just hold here for a moment.
3-2, we're running into friends right now.
That's where the BMP is. Don't fucking expose yourself.
BP is still alive somehow.
I thought we had javelins.
Where the hell is 3-4 at?
I saw them all. I didn't see any javelins.
Paint management in your backpack.
We definitely had javelins at the briefing.
Can we get the javelin? Is somebody gonna hit that BMP with
That BMP is range 725.
BMP is still out there.
Do you still see the AAA?
Stand by.
Oh yeah, it's sticking up on that.
Southeast.
Yeah, it's on the right side of the tower up there. There's a AAA position. So it's the.
Yeah, if I believe that's a Ural with ZU cannon on his back, 1.3 clicks away.
I
Gonna
can't
trail
tell,
Bravos. Drum, you should have mid.
I got it.
Backpack.
Douglas, move.
Yep.
Fucking owl.
Yeah, we're really fucking exposed here.
Oh yeah, we are.
Let's get reconciliate on Bravos pause.
Douglas, move. Just move.
Push a bit east and south if you have to.
So this battery is following me. Yeah, those rounds coming from the north side.
Bravos moving southwest Collins retreat.
We're all the way back over here now.
Yep.
And that BMP is still up and looking at us.
Firm.
Yeah, we have to do something for that BMP. If he starts open fire at us, we're gonna be fucked.
I fucking don't know about that. Alpha's the same. Mike, I do need morphine next short hold.
RPG launch north.
There's still fucking enemy coming up from where we were, that valley.
Friend is northwest.
Hey, from down the ridge line this time, possibly engaging 21 Those troops that were chasing us are now engaging 3-1. Push on their position and get fire.
What's the situation of that BMP?
I don't.
If it was still alive,
Waiting on 3-4 thing. Close the gap and engage with the trap. 3-4 is currently engaged in suppressing those targets in that valley. There's still guys pushed up behind us in that valley. Do we were in? They're gonna re-engage from recently.
3-4 to 3-6 over. 3-4. I want you to continue to move it. 3-1.
Alpha short holding up here. We're gonna push north there, but there's an element in front of us. We're gonna right under fucking fire.
What kind of mix it? We'll figure it out.
Roger. I don't see anything else.
What are we gonna do about the
I fucking hope so.
Push past Bravo.
Be advised, 3-4 should be set up in the basic fire, but try to peel while engaging those contacts properly.
Hey, so we need to fucking hold for Alpha to get on point anyway.
Holding. That looks like 3-4's right in front of us.
Look for the Moss and or javelins.
How about you shoot that fucking BFP up here?
It's already been hit. They hit it with a light. Are you fucking for like 20 or 30 minutes.
Give them some space, Reyes.
Bravo is holding switch to walk in while they.
It sounded like someone in 3-4 just said that the BMP was hit with a lighter, like, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes ago.
Yeah,
yeah, I heard too. Flare.
Is that guy alive?
Flare ahead.
You have eyes on something, Jump?
Yeah, there's a fucking. I think it's a dead guy. He just it looks he died in a weird position.
Or that compound up there. You want 3-2, 3-3. Just go ahead and keep pushing northwest towards the next compound. Or the main objective. Over. Good copy. 3-3. You're behind us. Over.
Somebody's fucking shooting at still. Push back up.
Hey guys. I need you to be behind Deflate. That means to push on the west side.
Push down southwest and not
Walking
get
pace,
shot from that fucking across the valley.
Alright, do not push where 3134 is moving. Go ahead, start heading straight towards the objective. Use the Deflate. You dictate the route, Alpha. Walking pace, Monkey Game.
Are we pushing towards that tower?
Yeah, you firm. That's objective.
Pushing towards the objective.
Break. On the next town to the west, bearing 289er. We have a huge compound with like 2 squad-size elements inside it.
340's engaging something.
Fucking more fucking grenades.
I think that was friendly grenades. Friendly, 3-1 is
grenade.
Was that you that tossed 40 or
yep.
I got us on a patrol bearing 290 outside the previous compound. Stand by.
Just generally, how far? Like really close? 100, 200, 300 meters?
Negative 800 meters.
Keep pushing.
I'm hearing shots right in front of us.
Push across the road.
There's a dead guy right here.
Put your nods on, you haven't already.
We got a pretty good approach along this,
Yeah, just keep following.
Okay.
Roger, 3-2 out.
Bravo, we're just we're approaching that objective, we're pushing that now.
3-4 and 3-1, correction 3-4 is 3-2. You have us covered towards that compound over?
Engaging contacts go there. Do you have a fresh maggot?
2 times contacts northwest, close 200 meters from that Tesco.
Hold up at the top of this hill.
I dropped one of them.
Three four, this is 3-2.
We got someone down over here.
Back up.
Oh shit. Enter close, patrol in front of us.
3-1, this is 3-2.
Did I just get
Yeah, where's that coming from?
Right.
Pushing left a little bit. Is there another squad mixed in with us?
No, only Bravo was here. Three is coming behind.
Are we pushing up? I'm pushing up on the left. There's a little fucking ball over here.
On you.
It sounds like a BTR super close. It's on the road.
BTR on the road.
I'm just keeping eyes on the compound.
I have my Vector on.
740s in there.
Three copies.
Bravo, you.
Bravo, push on our compound.
Breaching.
With you, Doggett. Crossing on you.
Checking around the left side.
We on you. Watch that compound down
Left
slope.
side. Yeah, left side's clear.
Left side is clear. The west, off west, big compound.
Dude, what the fuck?
This one is clear. This one is clear.
Copy. Going back.
Opening on the right there.
Shh, sorry, I'm going in. I'm pushing in.
Watch that. Big compact sandbags on the right.
There's guys over there?
Rob, I'm assuming you're scooping the outskirts of the compound.
Is it clear or is it fucking good? Going out and right.
Break it.
Doggett, left, left.
Run left with you, Reyes. Doggy, come back. You're by yourself.
I move along the fucking
Mike, push the dog.
to any side. Let's go. Stick to the walls.
Dude, stay on one side, please.
This side's clear. Let me know you're ready.
Clear left.
Going in left.
Right. Clear right.
Bunker.
Remember,
Left's clear.
Don't stop.
Pushing out.
I'm going to pushing to the right side.
Friendly.
Friendly.
Oh, friendly. Never mind. Alright, yeah, backing up.
Go this way.
I'm taking the bunker.
Alright, never mind. Lasers off.
Fuck.
Hey, film.
Lead it off with
Let's
Mr.
go.
Aviation.
We're all stacked up, yep.
The bunker is clear.
Right. Friendly.
Bunker down here, it's clear.
That's a friendly in here already.
Pushing in.
Friendly.
Who's on me? I'm going straight.
Pushing left.
I'm already peeking the next compound that you're walking into. Looks good in here.
Clear.
Clearing on the back.
Push the stairs.
Yep.
Pushing with you.
Oh, that's a fucking town. Oh, that's the whole fucking thing.
Alright, it's a left.
It's clear on back.
Push to left. Push to left.
Right, so
Push
that's
left. Push left.
270 next down on the west side, down slope, a whole
Mike, ready,
fucking
let's go.
compound.
Pushing.
Be advised, 207 west downhill, the next down over is fucking
There's like some stairs around the edge here.
Yeah, you wanna wait till I get back on you.
Is that shit clear up there?
Pushing up.
3-4, this is 3-2.
Which side?
The tower. Are you guys? Have you finished clearing the
The
tower?
tower is clear. We are on the top floor. Tower is clear.
When you get a chance, release to 3-4. We have a beautiful birthday present for them on this tower. They have good eyes on everything along this area over.
Santa Smith.
Yeah.
Come over here. Look at that.
Yeah, that's the objective, man. You keep calling stuff out that's marked on Blue Force. You just gotta look at your microdata.
Yeah, I'm just
Alright,
coming for.
get out this tower. City traffic.
Push out the tower.
3-6.
Going back.
3-2, we're taking your position. I love that idea.
Clear at this time, over.
Watch your head.
I need morphine again.
Is it cleared out?
Copy.
They're so gonna drop this
on the
thing.
bottom of the tower.
We fire from it.
Roger. Put you out. 3-1-3-2.
There's a little bit of stairs out here that we might need to clear around.
On you.
Fucking artillery bomb.
Mike, watch out,
That's come from the west. BTR.
It's not the BTR. There's a Zeus cannon on the other side.
Yeah, firm.
Zeus cannon also over there.
There is also
726 meters.
726.
There's no civilians to the west. 268.
There's guys cuffed behind that. Yeah. There's cuffed civilians behind the fucking AA cannon that's shooting at us.
There's cuffed civilians on the position of that AA cannon that's shooting at us.
There's cuffed civilians all in that compound. All over the fucking compound. Like,
I dropped the gunner of the port to the right.
Did you copy my last about that?
Yeah, baby, I just dropped the
fucking
gunner
civilians everywhere in there.
In that compound. They're shooting at them.
They're using them as shields.
Using him as shields.
Go right now.
The gunner of the use them.
You see this squad on my tracers? Not my tracers, my laser.
Engaging infantry contact 260
I'm gonna clear down all the way to the ground just in case.
Sand problem?
Where are you?
Top of the tower again. Go next to the west.
Zeus got remounted.
Hey, firm. Mounted. Getting.
Enemy IDF coming in on retreat position
Well,
south.
someone fucking shot all those civilians over there.
3-2 be advised. All the civilians in the compound.
Have a good is 3-2.
I still see one guy up 268.
The two that were behind the zoo truck are dead.
Copy.
Havoc 3, this is 3-2. Remember, all use your lasers to mark targets. Havoc 3, this is 3-2.
It's down.
I got 727 meters.
Be advised, most of them killed.
Copy 711.
3-2.
Can you fucking tell these guys to check their targets? I just saw someone light up one of those fucking civilians.
You have 3-4 over shooting. They're shooting civilians in that fucking compound down slope. Over.
There are fucking handcuffed civilians down there that they're using as shields, and someone is shooting them.
We have two guys down over here.
One of those landed in the fucking compound over here.
I'm ready. I have a ready.
I'll have advice, I'm hit bad, I'm treating myself.
Push that down, time out, let's go. Push south. Fucking friendly, let's go.
Are you ready to move?
Fell off the fucking rock.
Smith?
I have to push back down. I fell off the rocks. I'm pushing back around where that wall was.
Got your top.
Alpha, I'm inside the tower, I'm patching myself up.
Is he good?
Say again?
Pushing drugs on him.
I'm inside the tower, I'm patching myself up.
Need med stop.
I think he both got hit. Find him.
There's chicken. Alpha chicken.
Roger.
I have multiple casualties, over.
Where are you?
Alright, move out this
I'm getting off the tower to you, Alpha. Oh shit! I have multiple guys down over here.
I need fucking push over here, dude.
Grab him and carry him inside.
Stand by, I have more guys down over here.
There's no way pushing this town. We have to
Stewart, pick
I
him
have
up
Sergeant Bird down
in there.
from 34.
Mike, do you need me to do CPR or anything?
I've got two down outside.
I need a mic on my post fast.
I've
Why
got
are
Mike
two
over
down
here.
outside the
He's
wall.
over here, Mike. Mike over here. They're over here.
Sergeant Bird.
Can't go.
Coming in with one. Stewart's got the other one.
Hey, Perrin, we got another wounded
Alpha,
in
you
here.
good?
We might as well set up a CCP
No.
over here.
I'm bringing him to you.
Just put him down. I'll start working on CPR.
BMP's down. I say again,
Hey,
BMP's
Stewart's
down.
bringing him in.
Stuart, put him on the ground.
Mike,
Mike,
if you
I got
let my
it,
team
man,
leader
down.
die, I'm gonna be pissed.
I got CPR. I
Yep.
just need you to push drugs on.
I'm working on drum.
Mike, you're out in the open. The BMP's gonna gauge you from here.
The BP is down. Didn't you tell?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
BMP's
yeah,
down?
yeah. BMP's down.
Pushing epi. Emergency wake up.
Hey, we got
Take
another
us back
wounded.
up.
Still
Take us
okay.
back
Where's the
up.
other one?
Compound, drop.
Where's
Get
the
back
other
inside
one?
the compound.
Let's go. We gotta move. Let's go.
Where's the other one?
Got him? Okay.
He's over here, Mike.
3-4 Mike is up.
All right, Alpha, let's go. Follow
Roger.
towards Bravo. Time
We got
now.
a CCP.
We still
I'm target, I'm up.
Hey, I'm gonna need Mike over here.
Still have fucked up legs.
On the ground.
You need help?
Drum, take care of your legs. Go up with the balance plus.
Push drop out of your legs if we have to. Just it was that fucking BMP fire.
This place.
I'll put one in your bag.
Fix my fucking legs so I can do the balance plus.
There you
You ready to move, Drum?
Are you guys good over here?
Alpha, what are you doing? We're moving this compound. Let's go.
Robert's good.
We're gonna push on that compound.
I need morphine.
Oscar Mike.
Alright,
Where's no legs, 5 max to go.
Push out this fucking.
We're gonna be moving out of the tower. It's the easier way out of this to the compound down this way, P2. Already out. Fuck.
I need morphine real bad.
Bravo pretty far away to our north.
Alpha, what are you doing? Are we moving to Bravo's post?
Pushing where?
Alpha.
Are we pushing down slope to the fucking town?
Yep.
We're moving.
Going around the flare.
Alpha Bravo is behind us. What are we doing?
Pushing on the fucking town. Wait, hold here, hold here.
Pushing down. There's a little saddle here. We'll have some deflate.
We're going in the wrong direction. We need to be pushing with Bravo.
I told you.
Bravo's gonna push to us.
Got eyes on enemies. We're in 244 southwest.
Hold position, hold position.
How far?
500 meters away.
558 meters.
Hold here till Bravo comes here.
In the trees?
Negative inside the town.
We're have eyes on enemy contacts. We're not moving.
Alpha, do you want me to engage?
They're not shooting at us right now. It's a bad time to shoot at them.
Push south.
South.
Go pushing south.
I really need morphine.
Yeah, we're running.
We're running into Mike right now. Mike, we need everybody needs morphine. Contact on the road north.
Right where my 40 just went off, there's more.
Let's hit that tree. Like I said, everybody needs fucking morphine.
There might be some further northwest over that fucking little finger. I think my 40 got him, but I'm not positive.
We had to push this off because of the miscommunications happening right now.
There's more enemies over to our southwest.
We're running into more contacts down this road.
Just disengage, keep moving.
We're running straight towards contact. Is the medic over here? Is the medic over here?
Yeah, he's here.
Yes.
I need morphine real bad.
Alpha, do you have a belt for me?
What? Yeah, I have a belt.
I need one too, Mike.
Got one for you, right?
Your backpack. Somebody else?
Are we moving
Me,
past Alpha?
Me.
No, we're moving.
Yeah, keep pushing. We're getting medical.
Done.
Tom, do you have a belt for me?
3-6 is good. 2.
Passing right.
Race, stop.
Finally, some good.
Mike, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Keep pushing with Bravo.
Griggs, how you doing on belts?
Green on belts.
Should've got an extra way.
I just heard smoke.
Dad, don't fall in this hole.
Yeah,
Never mind, it was another flare over us.
Hold, Alpha, hold up.
There's a little ditch off the side of the ditch here we can hold at.
Copy, hold him.
There is a guy inside
the window?
The middle window.
Yeah, I see him. I'm ready to shoot.
I believe there is a guy also in the balcony.
He's at 400 meters in the middle window at 294. Ready to shoot?
There's a guy in a roof.
Yeah.
I'm shooting.
He's down.
Oh, we made that other guy stand up to it.
Yeah, and he's down.
Are we ready to keep moving now?
No, we're waiting on somebody to catch up with us. Disregard, push that compound out.
Oh, there is. I dropped one more guy. They are outside
Moving.
perimeter.
Which compound are we pushing? The one we were just shooting towards? Or the one over here close on our
Bravo
left.
taking the first contact southwest, so probably push the other one.
Alright.
There are friendlies there already.
I think he means the next one up. We got another little ditch.
Yeah, just keep pushing past the unclear compound.
Get to a spot for you.
Pushing up to the wall up here.
Shots west.
With you, drum.
Watch right.
Is that friendly mortars firing?
Oh no, check
Got
it.
you right.
Not friendly idea. Bravo's reaching.
One guy down in the window. I need to reload.
Yeah.
On you.
It's enemy idea.
Watch out, building right.
Space it out, and I want you guys to engage by enemy idea.
Clear the
Fucking
building over
call
here.
aside and take it. Don't just push in the middle of a room.
Upstairs is clear.
Mike, let's push this.
Drop a guy southwest on the window of that 3-story building.
Did you get him?
Confirm.
I'm with you, Marwa.
Yeah,
That building's already friendly.
Moving out.
Yeah, it's clear.
Roger. Thought I said on the radio,
Are you guys inside the compound?
Confirm.
Going over the
Compound
wall.
report clear.
Pushing past you guys to the next building.
One down. Right, go left.
make sure you're popping.
No one's out here with me.
I'm pushing to you.
Reyes, catch up. Checking his shed. What's that building? Target.
I went on the outside wall there.
There is a guy over here.
Still clearing building.
Guy over where?
You almost throw a flag inside.
I got him. I'm in here now.
Copy, pushing you.
We need to clear this 3-story.
I'm with you.
I don't know what has been cleared over here and what hasn't.
I will have friendly to the east.
Opening.
With you.
Fuck. Was that at us?
Yeah, I dropped you down. You good?
I'm holding on the stairs, yeah.
A little bit fucked.
Alright, let me know when you're ready to move.
It was like 1 meter in front of us.
Yeah, I saw.
Wait one.
Push. We're good.
Start was outside security.
2 dead bodies up here.
He's dead.
I got the stairs.
Balcony's clear, go.
Pushing upstairs. Upstairs is clear. On the outside. Friendly's on
Ready
the
to move.
southwest.
Push out the back. Push out the back.
4 hold there. Hold out to the west.
Alright, do we need to keep moving along the buildings?
No, 3 trees are cleared up. We're pushing out. Push out the way we came in on the northwest side. We're gonna push with Bravo.
Hold you on
Yeah.
a big northeast.
I'm pushing up to this wall.
Just jump over it.
Alright, I'm on the wall to the northwest.
With you, Drum. Do you want us to push over here?
Do we need to keep pushing or what?
Yeah, we're pushing west.
Alright, I'm with you.
I have a door over here.
Damn it.
Crossing.
That's a vehicle.
Yes, on a Vic.
Are you ready?
Yeah, Beersman?
Yep. It's clear right.
Pushing right.
Dude, if you push right, stay on the fucking right side.
Vic is maybe coming from the northeast.
That Vic is possibly coming from the northeast.
Yeah.
Downstairs.
Yeah, have it free.
East 074. What a Vic.
Wait, one. I think I have eyes on it.
74.
No eyes?
No eyes.
How far? I hear it.
No eyes.
It's shooting. I see the top of it. It's up
Oh,
all
yeah,
the way
that's
up
up in the
on the
alleyway.
buildings. Someone just hit it. It's still shooting though.
Yeah, I don't.
Someone hit
Let's take
it.
a go
Looks
back
like someone
again.
shooting 40s at it. I don't want to shoot at it. It's on top of friendlies.
It's going.
I think it's
I'm
down.
pushing to use your.
Hey, watch.
Are we pushing west still?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna push past towards the tree line and then hold there.
Need it. Need help with this.
Left side is clear in here. Okay.
Right's clear.
Building clear.
Holding.
Hey, Phil.
Hold, wait for 3 to the southwest. Wanna be a summer.
Give me these rocks.
What are you shooting at?
Contact southwest, second floor.
Say again the direction.
Looking this way, boys. Keep
Southwest,
In the
very
building?
33. A firm, very story.
Hey, Phil. Outgoing IDF, enemy outgoing IDF in the compound.
Alpha, do you want us to push over there?
Wait one, and mid 3 might be moving over there.
Sure, that's enemy. That's not. Whoa. I think it's from that one story. I'm gonna mark it with laser.
Yeah, I can see it.
This compound we're about to push on is the one where all the civilians were cuffed at.
Copy.
Hey, Phil. Let's say the White House. I see one. Within 100 meters, 456. Reference laser.
Looks like 3 is pushing on those buildings southwest.
Copy. Do you want us to push north inside the compound over there?
Yeah, let's get online with Bravo and let's cover the southwest road. Friendly to push
I'm
on
gonna
us,
move
so
over to this
kinda-
other set of rocks further to the left.
Copy.
Pushing with you.
Big rocks. Getting shot from behind.
So taking shots from
There, someone in that fucking 3-story or something.
Yeah,
They might have been on the porch on the first floor, maybe.
No eyes.
Yeah, I got full view of the front side of that building now. Oh, shit. Okay, pushing up on the wall.
They need to clear those buildings they're on because we're taking shots from there.
Alpha, do you want us to push inside this compound?
Does anyone have any extra mags? I'm down to like 3.
Yeah, I know.
I can
Right,
hit.
we're passing the fuckers on the left.
3 pushing us.
Past us?
Put them in your backpack.
I thought they cleared the buildings behind us.
What the? You're clearing all of
What the fuck are we doing then?
We're pushing north past them.
Okay.
Push past these.
I put the fellow back.
Copy.
I see where those mortars are firing from. Do you want to push up on that? Guy in the window. Left-hand window up there. He's down.
I'm tossing a frag. I don't have toss frags over this wall.
Is that where the mortars are? I think they're further up. Frag out. That was a flash.
I'm on the right-hand wall.
There's a gap over here.
1 year 6.
All right, it's clear.
Opening. Bravo, push that compound to direct northwest. Be advised, I have a friendly fire next to your position.
Yeah, I hear those borders really close.
No, I'm going in the left. Okay, go. Just go. Just go. Don't stop in the doorway.
Pushing in.
Dude, stop stopping in the middle of fucking rooms.
One contact outside.
Wait, why aren't you on my
I think those mortars are in, over this next wall right here.
I was saying next.
Push on it.
After that.
Treat you will push on that compound up over there.
Yeah, try expedite it.
We're passing a bunch of these buildings. We're gonna have to come back and clear them.
We're gonna be
frags.
Yep. I have Mike, I have casualties on my pause.
Alpha, be advised.
Ready to check in.
I'm good, I'm moving to you.
Need to push up on me, get security.
If I'm moving fast.
You have contact behind military buildings before we push any further. We're getting fucked behind.
Yeah, that's
fucking shot.
Southwest.
Need you on my fucking pause.
I was just taking the alley.
I have one casualty up.
Moving you.
You help?
Shoot these lights.
I need just get security out, dude. Yeah. Mike, I need throttle cool down. I need on my pause.
Beat to your 3.4 left in town.
Just use CLS on him.
I'm not sure it's gonna work.
Friendlies.
Friendlies.
CPR. No, it's not fucking working, dude. I need a medic.
CAP is working.
3-3 Bravo.
You want me to find the CPR?
054 catastrophic.
Alpha, I need you to push that mortar too.
I need help, Mike, over here. For throttle cool down.
Moving to you.
Alpha, just move on me.
We put rockets on that, right?
Put fucking security out till fucking Mike gets here.
Mike's
Just
here,
danger
Mike's
close. Make sure the fucking
Mike,
building's close.
Alpha needs you.
Target, rail, clear any local buildings.
Mike is here. Mike, I'm still pushing CPR.
Actually,
Back
the
up.
sound.
Smith is down. Smith is down. I gotta bandage myself.
When you set up sectors, you don't watch the same area someone else is watching.
Don't move.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Check in.
Pain management out of it.
Drum is up.
Bench in my right leg.
I need fucking multi to get chest fight.
Take it from
I got a mortar
Fuck.
too here.
Okay, stay there.
Bravo, push up that mortar position if you can. Want to make sure those mortars are dead.
Pushing left.
Hold in, what's supposed to push the mortars.
Is it clear?
Got that guy in here. It's clear on the left.
It's clear over there where you are, right?
Somebody right on top.
I went through the fucking hanging sheet over here. One of those cuffed civilians is over here.
Pushing to you.
So one of those
There's a door across that hasn't been opened yet.
Put your copies, wait on 3-1.
Go check the rip out.
That left side looks clear. I'm opening this door.
Compound currently on right now. Mortar tube is clear. Over.
This is Bravo.
Looks clear. Going in and right.
3631. Correction, 3632.
It's clear.
Fine. Bravo Alpha still clear on building.
God damn, this thing. Oh, left.
Havoc 3632.
This is Bravo gonna pull the motor tubes together.
Get security set up to the west.
Security set up west.
Getting up. I don't know. I'm off comms one mic.
Up on his roof.
Copy.
Can we put down these mortar tubes over? Permission to put down on these mortar tubes over.
Security to the west at this time.
Yeah, from those are the ones that we were pushing to, that was firing on the friendlies.
Leave, Bravo, leave. This is our building now.
This is 3 to 1.
Wilco.
Not today, my friend.
Can I put that on these things yet?
Negative, hold up. Instead of wait one, they're trying to get permission on it.
Get up on one of these rooftops.
Get inside.
Let me know we got second secured on the west side.
That should be alright, I think.
No pain, yep, you are.
You see Hoodie at west.
Alpha. Say again.
Let me know you got sectors set up to the west.
Reyes, how you doing?
Up top, but sandbags and everything, we're looking west.
If anybody
ammo?
needs something from Mike, now is the moment.
Advise, look at this yellow one up.
Don't build too many. You know what happens when we build too many.
On this gap right here in the middle.
Gotcha.
I need a medic again.
Again?
Glitcher,
I'm in front of the building.
I need a medic.
Jesus.
Reyes, check it.
I'm on it.
Dog, where's Reyes?
In your backpack.
Reyes is, he had a thing glitched.
Alright.
Levi's 5 in my position, D set.
Just get up and get out west, come.
And cock on your last.
Bravo is upstairs.
Security out west.
Roger, be advised, that's been said, spray paint has been marked over.
You can barely tell though, Red.
3-2
Getting
out.
up on this building.
Copy.
Had a headache, man.
You can barely see.
All day today.
3-3 is 3-7. Clear to death.
Close calls.
It's like 90 people looking west.
Remember, let's go ahead and shift it out west and southwest.
Shift outside, you said?
Yeah, west and southwest. Looks like we're on the
I'm going over to the roof of this building.
So we
No, I said we're walking west and southwest.
I might not be able to get up on it. Yeah, I got it.
Send it.
It appears my squad's all just
Target push there. My position.
Roger, yeah, we're very bunched up right now, guys. We gotta spread it out, get some guys down to the south. They also gonna have to move away from the demo. From,
We should probably get out here to the demo right over there.
For 2 copies, we're going to actually...
And they're they put dead on that fucking there's a CU truck off to the south. If they put dead on that.
Alright, well,
Oh, ZU? I have no idea.
we blew the compound to the south already, so move back.
3-2 is a dead on that compound. There's ZU on the south.
Good copy, moving their time now, over.
Yeah, clear out of 195.
Push the next compound to the south. Demo's already
Push to the next compound. Push to the next compound to the south. Demo's already set on that. See you, Cannon.
Alpha cut through the 2-story building. That's the next one.
The entrance to the 2-story building.
Is that door's closed as fuck?
Alright, looks like we're still the other southern element, so. Papa dead, Bravo. Fire in a hole, fire in a hole, fire in a hole. Bravo set off the dead. Let me know you copy. I'll be calling grenade.
Yeah. I was busily flitting with the explosive device. Not enough hands.
Find a different location to get up on. Set it.
Checking frequency 122.1 or.
New Charlie 122.1.
I have 3 be advised, so we're still the southern element here by ourselves.
Did
security set up to the south.
Reyes totally able at this point?
Checking.
What?
There's a roof we can get on over here and get eyes out south.
We're gonna cover west.
I thought we just moved away from the guys that were covering west because there were too many people covering west.
We got told just now to push to the west side of the compound and cover west.
Yeah, be advised, for some reason still we're by ourselves, so we gotta call it the whole southern sector this time.
We have to cover the whole southern and western sector at the moment. We're both by ourselves. Doggett, what's the story with Reyes again?
He had technical issues and he's unable to.
Alright, that's okay.
We put a few sandbags here.
You put them on this side of the building. The western side.
That's to the east, northeast.
Mission complete, mission complete, mission complete. Move to the conference room 3. Copy, disconnect, move to conference 3.
Havoc 3, looks like you might have a couple of lost privates down in War Room 3 still.
Hey, firm, I'm gonna go fetch him. Sorry about that, all present, LT.
Solid copy. Alright, Havoc 3. So, first of all, good job tonight, or excuse me, Task Force Charlie, good job tonight. We got the mission complete. We managed successfully to push over there and get that cleared out, as well as the town that we ended up taking fire from and had issues on. Real quick, first though, Lieutenant Margiotto, did the civilians over by the second mortar pit, did they end up surviving, or were they KIA as well?
Sergeant Dale, Sergeant Smith, clarify on that.
Can anyone read me on 4-2? This is Havoc 3-3 Mike.
Private one,
no.
have been moved to the conference room.
No one is on.
Oh.
Quiet.
All right. Well, let's stick with the question here. 3233. Y'all were in that mortar pit.
There was one surviving civilian.
Copy. All right. So unfortunately, there were a couple different. That's something that these assholes did tonight. That they had civilians actually restrained near us, which made it to where severely limited our options as far as taking those mortar pits out and the AA that was in the area. So, fortunately, that didn't fuck us too hard.
Yeah, because we fucking shot them. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Got that, Captain. So Havoc 3, there was a couple points there. There's a couple points there where your platoon got way too spread out. So you need to make sure that you're keeping an eye on that as far as when we were pushing up and we still were on that spur out to the east of the OBJ. There's a point where your platoon was spread out by 400 or 500 meters in between, and there was a lot of space in between them. So you need to make sure that you're keeping a good solid control on where your platoon is, and that they're not getting too spread out. Okay. Also, we had 3 NDs tonight over the course of from the time load in to where we called mission complete. That is just fucking ridiculous. So Havoc 3, I expect you to address that as well.
Firm, sir.
Okay. Other than that, though, I didn't see a whole hell of a lot other that needs to be drawn up at the task force level. So, Havoc 3, did you have anything?
Negative. Nothing for the task force, XO.
All right. Havoc 4.
Nothing for the task force, sir.
Okay. Deco.
Nothing for the task force tonight, XO. Thank you.
Thunder.
Nothing for me. Thank you, XO.
All right. Captain, do you have something?
Yeah, I got a whole list of stuff, but let's talk about our guys murdering the shit out of those fucking civilians. How many times do we have to call up the net that there's civilians cuffed in the compound? And where was the breakdown in communication that led to our guys just mowing them the fuck down and not PIDing targets after that? Like, I want to know from the point I called out civilians cuffed in the compound to the point that I saw it was either a 240 gunner or a 249 gunner just lighting them the fuck up like there was no tomorrow. Like, how was that not sent up and across and back down? Like, that is some priority fucking traffic. What, did it make its way up to company?
Company was even calling it down while we were still up on that.
Okay, so that is fucking absolutely piss poor and unacceptable. To watch after like somewhere between 2 and 5 minutes after calling that shit up and watching everyone just drop all the guys without hitting any of the civilians, which was great, and then someone just fucking lights them up.
Captain, was that while we were still up on the hilltop or after we pushed down? Okay.
Like, how many times did we have to call that out, and how piss poor does your PID have to be, and whose team was that? Where are the NCOs around them who are spotting them shooting, taking a look at what they're shooting, being like, hey, you're shooting at fucking cuffed civilians that are being used as shields. Like, I try not to call people out on shit a lot of the time, but I really want to know who that was because I want to investigate. I want to investigate the absolute failure and breakdown that occurred surrounding that incident. That is unacceptable to the nth degree. That is some of the worst shit I've ever seen. To have called it out and then to have engaged in the compound while successfully avoiding shooting them, and then like 2 full fucking minutes later for someone to light them all up. So where did that breakdown happen at? Havoc 3, I want you to find that out.
Yes, sir. I'll let you know.
The other breakdown in communication, how long was that BMP on the ridge disabled? When did it get disabled?
That was fairly quick. I'd have to say probably 3 minutes, 4 minutes from it firing on us to Thunder or Warlord actually taking it out. and it was called down that it was taken out because that's why we continued movement west.
Where was that breakdown in communication then? Because the fire team kept calling it out like maybe 20 times. I heard myself, my team members, and I heard the first sergeant and Sergeant Heckman, who were filling in somewhere else, also calling it out multiple times, and we were never informed. Is that two different squads? Were you guys in another squad?
That's a firm, Captain. Those two different squads.
Okay, so what the fuck is going on with comms tonight?
I have no answer for that besides the lack thereof comms, Captain.
Lieutenant Ringrose, are you in here?
Yes, Captain.
I want to change our mortar sound so we can actually hear it firing. I like the loud, meaty sound that the enemy mortars have. If that's easy to do. I don't want to waste time like digging into it, but if it's an easy sound change to make, I want to change our mortars to that same sound.
I think, Cap.
Last thing, the 3Ds, guys. Someone tell me what the 3Ds are.
Distance, direction, description, Captain.
Distance. Distance. The 3D. It's 3Ds. It's not 2Ds. Distance. If you're calling out targets at bearing 340, if they're 1,300 meters away, it doesn't fucking matter. If they're 13 meters away, it's pretty fucking important. Distance is extraordinarily important. It's 3Ds. And I don't even give a shit about description. Enemies, like, personally, it's direction and distance. That's all I had.
Roger that, Captain. First Sergeant, do you have anything?
Thank you, LT. Apologies, I had to step away right at the beginning of the debrief there, so I'm unaware as to whether or not this was brought up, but semi in relation to that BMP that, as far as we were aware, was still active, as well as the fact that we had IDF landing it multiple times throughout the operation. Guys, we got to pay attention to our movement and shit. I don't know how many times I had to tell guys to back off tonight, or tell my team leader, like, hey, I'm pushing off in this direction because we're just running into guys. Like, I'm tired of saying the same thing over and over and over. I don't know what else to do other than keep telling you guys about it, unless I have to start, like, personally handing out fucking counselings or something. But it's getting ridiculous, guys. Like, you have two squads just running into each other, or running 10 meters away from each other just side by side, and nobody fucking moves. Like, you guys don't need to wait for someone to tell you to use your goddamn eyeballs and some common sense and move 20 meters to your left or 20 meters to your right so you're not right on top of another element. Like, it's not a difficult concept to grasp. Same thing for you fucking squad leaders. There's no reason that yourself and Mike should be up intermingled with your fire team while you're moving. There's no reason for that. Unless you are using one gigantic fucking squad formation and not doing something like a squad column or so on, no reason I should have to be trying to fucking pick up my step and run to get in front of my goddamn squad leader because he's cutting in front of me and the rest of my fire team. Like, I know you guys can see the people. They're not invisible. You have to take it upon yourselves to make some fucking space so you guys are at least a little bit safer. Is everybody tracking on that? Alright, now I know you're all bullshitting me because I've asked you that about 15 fucking times, and every time everybody says yes, and then you continue to fucking do it. So we'll see if there's a change next time. If not, there's going to be some fucking consequences because I'm tired of fucking saying it over and over. Obviously, the breakdown of communications and stuff was already gone over, so I'm not going to harp on that. But yeah, that was my biggest problem, was just guys fucking constantly running into each other. But that'll be all I got for a task force level XO. Thank you.
Copy that, First Sergeant. Aries, what happened to the last civvy that was alive?
Thank you, Lieutenant. The last civvy was standing in the doorway of his home, and the demo blocks that were planted on the mortar blew him to hell. So
So we did not properly clear the area when that last det was set. Is that correct? Is that what you're saying?
Affirm, Lieutenant. He was still there in that compound.
Copy that. All right. At that point, I'm going to leave there. Aries, did you have anything else?
Thank you, Lieutenant. Task Force Charlie. Everybody have a good time tonight.
That's
That's all I got, LT. Thank you.
Copy that. All right, Havoc 3 HQs. After you're done with your platoon debrief, come see me in my office. Other than that,
Stand by real quick, XO, if you don't mind.
Good.
Just so you guys are aware, that civilian that was just talked about, I was unaware of that. Like I said, I just stepped away at the end of the debrief. That's not going to be taken into account in anything story-wise or anything like that. Something you guys have to keep in mind, okay? When we when we're demoing something like a mortar tube or an artillery piece or something like that, in reality, you're not using fucking 4 pounds of C4 just setting on that thing, and it doesn't cause a goddamn explosion that's like a full city block. All right, so when shit like that happens, we blow demo and a civilian gets killed, we're not going to be taking that into account because that's not something you would do to use that much HE on that small of a fucking weapon system. So you guys didn't fuck up there. There's no way that guy should have been harmed in any way. And if he's dumb enough to fucking walk out his goddamn front door while the U.S. military is still sitting there, shit
cuffed.
happens. Well, there you go.
He was
But,
one
yeah.
of those. So we killed all 4 of the civilians that were cuffed.
Well, I do know 2 of the civilians that I seen dead were standing less than 5 feet away from a ZU-23.
Copy that. All right.
Yes, sir, Sergeant. They were all cuffed and being used as human shields, and they were gunned down by friendly forces tonight.
All right. That said, all right. You guys are dismissed to your individual debriefs.
Havoc 3 downstairs.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. It was pretty frustrating for me. When I got hit by the BMP up there, that was aggravating, but especially when I got hit in the compound while we were trying to push through to the mortars. But I did not die. I was surprised. Oh, I forgot to bring that up. Someone gave me a hot shot when they should not have. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck you, Heckman. I heard that Exanima updated. They barely added anything. I'm not going to play it again. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed from your perspective, because I was very frustrated from mine. I'm not going to stream again tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow night. I will be commanding the task force.
Issues on my end.
I'm glad you guys didn't push into the valley though, because that leaves it open for other things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cap, do you have something?
I wrote Aries on my fucking list, and I didn't write why I wrote Aries, which means I had something for you guys, and I can't fucking remember what it was.
Well, I got a couple of things. When you guys tell me the effective range of a BTR?
A 1,000 meters at least, top.
Yeah, it's not. I'm sure it's not like 50 meters.
Are you referring to the BTR towards the very end?
Yeah, the one that decided to drive itself suicidally right into the center of all those buildings.
Yep, that's because once the mortars got taken out, we had no more flares, and we couldn't see where we were driving. It was pitch black. So it wasn't intentional. It was just couldn't see dog shit.
I was trying to run away from 3-2, and I ended up somewhere.
What happened with the mortars right at the end there?
With the civilian?
No, the ones that started dropping right in the center of the fucking compound.
Yeah, that AI, and we dismounted them as fast as we could. They got, I
Did
think,
it
two.
hit
They
any
got like.
friendlies?
I didn't see offhand. As soon as I heard them firing, I asked if anybody was on the mortars. Everybody said no, and I said, "Well, the AI's getting them," and we got them like immediately off. And then literally about 5 seconds later, that compound got cleared, and they all got killed.
I didn't see any casualties from the top. I was looking for them.
I saw one round land next to a building near some people, but I think it landed like on the opposite side of the building from them.
All right, we got to stay on top of that shit.
Roger that, top.
All right, that's all I got for now.
Was that BMP that was shooting up to the compound? Was that being controlled by one of you guys?
I believe so.
I was controlling it, Captain.
Fucking, I mean, that was a great pincer because you dropped like 5 mortars on our right flank, and then as soon as we pushed left, you lit us up with the BMP. But it was also kind of shitty. So think about stuff like that. Like we're trying to push out of the mortar fire, and we push straight into BMP. Fantastic tactics, absolutely, but it kind of sucked.
Roger that, Captain.
I mean, overall the mission was fine. You guys did well. It was a huge clusterfuck of an objective. I really wish I knew I wrote down areas. I'll probably remember fucking 4 o'clock in the morning while I'm laying in bed thinking about my poor life choices, and then I'll be thinking about your poor life choices. So.
At top of that last building you cleared, I apologize about that. You scared the shit out of me. I was sneaking in from the other side, and you just kind of ran right into me.
Oh, we both ran into you. I don't know how the fuck he didn't see you. He was in front of me, and I was almost able to turn and put fucking rounds on you.
You dropped me. It was the machine gunner in the corner that dropped both of you. The other guy in the building. I fucking missed.
So Smith got one of his team leaders to plant demo on a mortar. I understand what you're saying about the demo that we would use to destroy something like that not being that big of a demo piece, but that's still he had a team leader plant a demo charge on a mortar that was literally less than 5 feet away from the civilian. That's not where the civilian was, unless they moved him. The civilian was standing like way closer to the mortars than that, and then they fucking left. And at no point either the team leaders or the squad leader were like, "Hey, we're planning demo here. Maybe we should move the civilian who was being used as a shield, and we murdered the rest of his friends."
And to be clear, Cap, that's where my issue came from, was because I ordered 3-2 or 3-3, whatever the fuck, 3-2 to set the demo. So that setting the demo was, but I would expect them to, if they had placed a civilian there, to have cleared it out. That's for me where the breakdown occurred on their end.
About that, LT, Captain, they ordered him in the building, right? And basically he kept trying to run out. So we put him in the cower animation inside there, and they started planning demo. And I moved him back outside to trying to get them to fucking take him somewhere away from there to try and remind them, and then they just blew it up before we could get him back inside. I don't think it should count towards story or anything else like that, but we were trying to get them to, hey, civilian, take him away.
I mean,
And they were
that's still
definitely
too
aware he
close
was
for
there.
the explosive radius of the explosives that we do use. Like, you can't put someone in a building that's what, 20 feet away from where they had the demo charge planted.
And they never
To
cuffed
just
him.
leave
They
him
just
there?
kind of ordered him in. Redmond was controlling him at the time.
Yeah, they uncuffed him, and then I just walked him into the building and lied him down. Then Sergeant Vent gave him the animation.
That's from 3-2, sir. Sorry.
All right. 3-3.
Nothing, sir.
And 3-4.
Nothing this time, sir.
All right. C's accused, gentlemen. Specialist Carroll.
Thank you, Lieutenant. I just wanted to bring up the lack of PID tonight, not on the civilians at the end, but I know myself tonight, I was blue on blue 3 different times tonight. Once was kind of unavoidable. We had somebody walk in our ranks, but 2 times tonight by the exact same fucking element. It's ridiculous. We were engaged on the side of the hilltop moving up to that first set of bunkers. Called it up that we were being engaged by friendlies. The shooting stopped. We went to continue our movement and got engaged by the same fucking element.
You know what element that was?
To my belief, it was Havoc 4.
I know what that was because I actually called up to Havoc 4 to tell him to stop shooting.
Affirm. That then happened the first time we called it up, and then they fired on us a second time. And it was, you know, pretty heavy fucking fire.
Copy. Yeah, I didn't know about the second time. All right.
Just
Anything
wanted to bring
else,
that up.
Sergeant? Yep.
That's it. Thank you, LT.
Thank you. Captain.
Let's talk about that civilian that we left behind about 20 feet away from the explosive we planted. Whose responsibility was that?
3-2 said the dead, but I was unaware of the civilian in the vicinity.
Who told the civilian to go inside the building?
Currently,
Is either Stewart or was someone in your teams?
Negative. I wasn't aware of the civilian either. When I set out the dead, I believe we were told to move out immediately after. I wasn't aware of that was a civilian.
I freed him from his handcuffs. I'm not sure he might have went to the building after that. I thought he ran off. Captain.
Okay, so you knew there was a civilian there, and you knew that your fellow team leader was planning demo right where the civilian had just been. Who told the civilian to go into the building? Because the civilian was being controlled by an Ares operator. Someone talked to him.
They said I freed him from the handcuffs, Captain. He might have ran in the building after that. If that's the case, then I was responsible for that.
So you didn't actually communicate with him, but you still knew he was in the building?
He ran off, Captain. I believe yes, he was in the building. I didn't say anything to him. I didn't tell him to give me any directions. I just freed him from the handcuffs.
Right, but you still knew on SquadNet that the other team leader was planting demo on that spot.
That's correct, Captain.
Okay, so that's something you need to think about. We went from basically murdering 3 civilians to murdering 3 and accidentally killing 1 due to negligence. So that's something you guys need to think about and be cognizant of, like situational awareness. Like a civilian just went into this building. My other team leader was just told to plant demo here. And I understand what the first sergeant was saying about the demo we would use to destroy something like that wouldn't really explode in that big of an explosion, but you know, we clear our guys out from a big radius around our explosives when we plant them. So, you know, story-wise that might not affect us, but that's still really poor situational awareness.
Copy that, Captain.
That's all I had.
Thank you, Captain. Sergeant Lee.
Hey, Phil. Thank you, sir. I only remember this now. Should have brought it up. And
had flares dropping top of the module.
Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about?
I did have actually a quick question, Captain, that we were just talking about. So we ran flares the whole night as long as we had mortar tubes up. But my question was when the task force got a lot closer. My concern was because we were using the modules for the flares. And is that okay to use the modules as long as the mortars are still up, or no, because you can't even hear the mortars firing the flares? Does that matter?
What are you using to fire them? Like it's firing them from the actual mortars?
No, majority of the night we were using just the Zeus module for flares, but we would only use them as long as the mortar tubes were up.
I don't know. Like, I would get on a fucking mortar and shoot it straight up with a flare, because the mortars themselves actually have flares, right?
They do, but they're very limited ammunition. There's only like 5 of them or something, and obviously I dropped way more than 10 flares tonight.
Get on it, shoot a flare up, back out, fill the ammo back up with Zeus, and get on it, shoot another flare out.
Roger.
And
That's all.
Like I said, Sully, like another way to do it is put a target out in the middle, bumfuck just hard, have it fire HE out there.
Oh yeah,
and
or just
they
use
just drop.
40mm flares. Or 25mm flares, is that what you're saying?
Well, no, sir. I was saying use the spawn effect to drop the flares itself, but then just have the mortars firing a random target out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, okay.
So you hear the mortar report, right, and then the flares show up.
Or just put a Grenadier down and give him like 30 fucking flares. Like those don't have to be mortar flares. They can be grenade flares.
Okay, copy that.
What do you want from me?
That's all I had though. Otherwise, like I said, we had fun. Sound like we stressed some people out tonight, so.
Yeah, the mission was fine. Like the things that frustrated me were just like personal. Like some nights you have a fucking bad mission. All right.
All right, I'm gonna take off a little bit here, guys. I gotta go.
Forgot to end my fucking stream again.